Hello everyone, so I'm back with another Meals of the Week video. These are just meals that I've took over the last few weeks. I thought I had more photos than that on my partner's phone, but for some reason they're all gone. So yeah, these are the ones that I've managed to find. So first up, I made some hot dogs. We just had two of these each. I remember very specifically because I made it with some mustard on top. These are just the normal like hot dogs, jar hot dogs you can get that you boil in a pan. But the mustard was like so hot that the heat like went through the top of my nose, and I was proper like moaning in pain. And then my partner thought I was just being a wuss. Well, the same thing happened to him. So I've chucked that mustard away because it was way too hot. So I ended up scraping it off the hot dog. But yeah, I just made that with some fried onions. So it was just a very quick dinner for that night. So next up, I made vegetable chow mein. I know it doesn't look that appetizing. The picture kind of looks a bit gross, but it's because I made like these Chinese fried style mushrooms because it was supposed to make them like extra soft, which I did really actually like. I would probably put less mushrooms in next time, but my partner doesn't really like mushrooms, so I was just trying to use them up. But yeah, and I just made that with different vegetables like spring onion in there. There's some baby corn, bean sprouts, some peppers, and then you've got your noodles and some soy sauce and dark soy sauce, and that was my partner. Oh, and carrots as well. And yeah, it was just like basically just a mix of vegetables really, and because we just fancied a stir fry for tonight, so that's what I made, and it was really nice. So I would definitely make this again. So next up, we actually went out for the day. That day, we went to a city centre near me, and we went to Wagamama's. My partner had this. It was a chili chicken ramen, and I just had the normal style ramen, but I'd kind of ate most of mine before I remembered to take the picture. But that's what he had, and we had some side of cauliflower bang bang, which is really nice. But to be honest, my partner said that I actually make the ramen better. I did order the cookbook, which I've got, so I'm gonna have a look through that and hopefully see if I can make my own version of it. I do find with Wagamama, particularly their ramen, I end up adding like a lot of the soy sauce and the chili side packets you can get into it to try and give it a bit more flavour. But I would still go to Wagamama. Do want to try other stuff on their menu, so yeah, I probably wouldn't necessarily have the ramen again though. So I've made a lasagna today. I'm still trying to work out what the best lasagna is to make. I tried this one. This was the Mary Berries recipe that you can find online. I think it's just her normal lasagna when I googled it. Which it was nice. The mince was slightly lacking a flavour. The cheese sauce was really nice because you made it with hot milk, so I'd probably use that in my future recipes and that. But it still lacked something. But my partner said, because obviously with lasagnas I keep trying to make other people's recipes, that why don't I just try and make my own version of it one day. So I think that's what I'm going to do next time, just make it the way I would like it, because he says he does really like my cooking. So I'm just going to try that next time, and then we'll see how that goes. But I just served that up with some chips and some mix of sweet corn and peas on the side. So next up is actually one of my new favourite meals to make. For some reason I don't have a picture of this dished up, but I know I'm going to say it wrong, but I think it's tortellini or tortelli. I can't pronounce it, but it's basically the pasta shapes you can get that are filled with different fillings. So you can either get like spicy sausage or cheese and ham or 4 cheeses. I think this is a 4 cheese packet that I got from Aldi, and I basically done it. So I put like just a white lasagna sauce at the bottom of the pan, and then I mixed it in with the pasta, and then I put mince on top of that, and then another layer of the cheese sauce, and then some cheese sauce. Sorry, some extra sprinkled mature cheddar on top of that. So it's kind of built up as if you would a lasagna, but it's more of just like a pasta bake. But yeah, it's really nice, and it's become one of our favorite meals. I've made it a couple of times already, and I just basically split this in half, and I just served it up with some garlic bread. So yeah, definitely one I'll be keeping on my recipe books. So next up, I just wanted a simple dinner for tonight. I had these sausages I needed to use up. I was going to make toad in the hole, but I just wanted it to be a little bit quicker. So I've just basically made some sausages, and I made some fried onions on top of those, and I made just some mashed potato mixed with some cheese, and I made a cauliflower cheese on the side that I just did in the oven, and then I just poured the gravy on top, and that's literally it for tonight. So it didn't take me very long at all, only about 20 to 30 minutes. That was mainly just because of the sausages, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one, so that's what we had for dinner tonight. So next up, this was just a quick pizza that I brought because I'd done food shopping that day. So it was just an Asda pizza, just one of the meat feast pizzas, and we just cut it in half and had half each. So yeah, that was very quick and simple. Not much to tell you there. just a standard Asda pizza. So my partner actually made this one. He's still very quite new to cooking. He's one of those people that will take like 2 hours to cook like a 30-minute meal for some reason. But yeah, he had saw this video and he had an idea, so he wanted to make this like giant Yorkshire pudding between us, and then there was some sausages, so they're hidden underneath the mashed potato. Unfortunately the sausages weren't quite cooked enough, because he kind of cooked it with the mashed potato on top, and he was supposed to do them separate, but he's still learning, bless him. So we ended up not eating the sausages anyway. But yeah, it's just so sausages and then covered with mashed potato on top, and then some cheese on top, and then you just cut that in half, and we had half each with some gravy on that. But I definitely would get him to make this again. Just obviously, like I said, he's quite new to cooking, so just needs a little bit more practice. But it was still really nice, and the idea is really nice behind it. So, and it was kind of nice to, well, I say sit down, but he was asking me like questions every minute or two. So, but yeah, everything else was still really, really nice, and with the gravy on top. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of it cut in half, but yeah, that's what he made for dinner that night. So next up, I made it's just a chili con carne. I just did this in the slow cooker. This was just made with the home fried chili sauce, and I had an extra chili con carne packet in the cupboard as well. So I had the kidney beans already in the sauce, and then just fried it with some mince and some onions, and I added in a chicken stock in there as well, and some tomatoes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just left it in the slow cooker really for about 5 to 6 hours, and I just served it up with some basmati rice. And yeah, I absolutely love chili con carne lately for some reason, but obviously my partner doesn't want it every day, so otherwise I would probably eat it every day, but I can't, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. So next up, I just made some, this was very quick because I'm on late this week, so they're very like quick slow cooker kind of meals. So, well, this wasn't slow cooker obviously, but this is it's just 2 sausages and some chips and gravy on top, and that's pretty much all it was. I think these were the New York style hot dogs. Obviously I know a lot of the recipes this week are kind of sausage related, but I have like a collection of sausages for some reason in the freezer, and I'm trying to use them all up. I think I'm pretty much through them all now. Just got some, I think I've got about a 6-pack left that I'll probably use for some sausage sandwiches. But yeah, I just used these are the Aldi fries. They were actually really nice, and I just served that with some gravy. And then next up, I just made a quick spaghetti bolognese. Again, this was just chucked in the slow cooker because I love doing bolognese in there. I fry the mince first, and then I just served it with some penne pasta with some cheese on top. So this was more of the simpler version of my bolognese. I got like a more technical one that I like to do now and again, but it takes forever. So I've just done this very quick meal for this time around. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got to show you this week. Obviously we have had different meals and that, but for some reason the pictures have all gone. But yeah, and also thank you for everyone's kind words lately, particularly on my last video, and that it really means a lot to me, and I'm feeling a lot better now. So hopefully we should get back to a normal routine. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care. Bye.